Hello and welcome to my first video for Scott's Toys. What we're going to do today is try and motorise this Action Man boat. We've been playing with it in the pool all summertime and it's a bit boring because it doesn't do anything. So I want to put an engine on it of some kind, a motor, and I want to put a motor on without sort of ruining the integrity of the boat itself. So what I thought I might do is, I noticed at the back here we've got this fake engine and this part just pulls out. So I thought what I will do is have a look at that somehow, and I thought what sort of motor can I put on there. So I went online on eBay and I got one of these Playmobil motors. It just takes a AA battery. Yeah, these go on the Playmobil boats that you can purchase, pirate ships or whatever else they've got. And the way this motor works is it just unscrews like that. You put a AA in there, do it up, and then it slides onto the bottom of the boat through this piece here. So what I'm thinking is, if I can build something that hangs out of there and slide this on there, it should be enough to propel the boat. Probably not at super speeds, but it's good enough just to putt around the pool. And what I was thinking is using pieces of plastic like this off any sort of model kit, but these are off Tamiya kits. And this plastic's quite rigid, so I might look at cutting some sort of shaft off to fit, because if you look at this, that fits on there very nicely, nice and tight. So if I can somehow cut some of that stuff up and stick it into the bottom of here, see if we can get this motor hooked onto the bottom of this boat. Okay, I'll mess about with that in a bit and I'll come back to you. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut a piece off of this Tamiya frame, and I've got this piece here, and I've just fold the edges of stuff down, and it seems to fit on this motor nicely. So it slides on there like that. Okay, you can see. And it's not going to come all the way through because it's sort of smaller at the end. I'll pull it out of there. And what I'm going to do is drill 2 holes in the bottom of this motor, and then slide those in there and super glue them in, and then probably put a bunch of silicone in there or something, and then we'll be able to put the motor back on there. And the way that sits there, the motor should sit about here on the boat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I finish. So here's what we've come up with. That piece is now super glued in there. I did actually find another piece which had longer pieces this way, because that other bit I had was a bit short, so I had another piece, and I've super glued it in there, and I've also put a bunch of silicone inside there just to stop any water going in. And then that now just slips back in there like that, and you can see there's the shaft that's going to hold the motor on, and then the motor then just slips on there like that, and you can see there it fits beautifully, nice and straight, hangs out the bottom of the boat like that, and that should propel it along nicely through the swimming pool. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a battery in it, throw it in the pool and see what happens. Okay, I was about to go to the pool, then I realised when I put the bottom of this fake motor back on, it wasn't staying, so I just put a couple of cable ties through there before I test it. Once I've tested if it works good, then I'll super glue it back in there. So again, let's put the Playmobil motor on the bottom and we'll go and see how it works. Okay, so here we are at the swimming pool. Get the motor in the boat. So we'll slide that on there into that shaft. It comes up to the end point like that. As you can see, it sits nice and straight and looks pretty decent at the bottom of there. That's the actual fake motor of the boat. Then we'll turn it on. So you just twist that. There goes the propeller. And we'll stick it in the water and let's see what happens. It's not super speeds, but it's going. There's also a rudder on it, so you can get it to go around in circles. Yeah. And there it is. So it's not breaking any speed records, but it's good enough to play with in the pool, and if I can be bothered I might make some more videos. But anyway, thanks for watching.